So this video is about, yeah, they said it's not good to compare, blah, 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 but at the end of the day, it's football. We will always compare. There's no way we don't compare. So now I'm not even comparing players. I'm comparing coaches. I want to give examples. Like, let's even Arteta, the coach he learned from Guardiola. There's no way you would make a mistake in a match and Guardiola will let you finish that match. Never. I've never seen it happen. Even if it is first half, Guardiola will remove you. He will remove you immediately, especially when he knows how important the point in that match is. He will remove you. He's not going to do, and I like this guy, you. If I come out time, if he affects his mentality, he doesn't think like that. Or is it Luis Enrique of PSG? He knows how important Mbappe is for PSG. But then again, he took it upon himself. They've given him that right to act as a coach and a manager. The video went viral, for goodness sake. He told Mbappe, you need to run. You need to track back. I'm not going to accept all this nonsense you are doing here. If you don't track back, there's no way you want to play for this team. It's not about running forward. Also think about backwards. That's Luis Enrique. If you do rubbish, then go comot you. He's not afraid to substitute a player that is not performing. He's not afraid to do that. And he's not going to do, this player is my player, I signed him, we are supposed to do this and do that for him so that he doesn't. These coaches don't think like this. Or is it Mourinho? If you do rubbish, Mourinho go tell you what you do. He know they hide mouth. Although nowadays, they talk, say, these new age footballers, they take everything so personal. You don't know how to treat. At the end of the day, he still says what he wants to say. And he still does what he wants to do on the pitch. I think, Arteta, you learned from this coach, especially Pep Guardiola. That's where you graduated from. That's where Arsenal took you from and brought you to come and coach us. Pep Guardiola used to say, if Man City beats Arsenal, there's no way you will see Arteta celebrate. Even when he's still working under Guardiola, you will never see him celebrate. He loves Arsenal so much. Arteta, I think with this love that you have for the club, I think you should put the club first. You don't need to use your emotions. You don't need to use your emotions and do things. I remember when we used to play Merino. I've always said it that Merino is better as a false nine. But when you put him in that midfield or defensive midfielder, Merino tackles with his thoughts up. I'm always scared that make this guy no go collect red card. He plays rough. He doesn't know how to play calmly. But when he's forward, he will give you his best. When he's playing as a striker, he will score you goals. He will at least. That one, I give it to Arteta. He got it right with that one. But at the end of the day, sometimes he also does the wrong things with these players. You have these players. Your job as a coach is to bring out the best out of them. Not try and do something that will even affect the game. I know you are the coach, you have the job, you know the right thing to do. But sometimes, Arteta, your emotions too they attached to players. Tell me how we wanted a replacement for Partey, and the person you decided to sign was Zubimendi. Yes, first half of the season, Zubimendi was trying his best, but if you ask my friends, I've always been telling them that this guy is not a good player. Forget the goals he scores and whatever he does. I have never been convinced that he's a good player. There was no point in time that I've come out to defend him that even if he scores goals. If you want to replace a player that is so good, you're going to look for top class players. Definitely not Zubimendi. Because I had to go and look him up. Real Sociedad. That they are not even top 4 in La Liga. I know that is not the yardstick to judge a player, but then again, no be. Is it Real Sociedad? I think so. Arteta, you need to do better. You need to set your emotions aside and play the players that are supposed to play. You have seen what Luis Kelly gives you in the midfield position. I think we should go on with that. I think you should try and make the right decisions. Last season, Partey playing as a right back, we lost those matches. We didn't even draw them. I think we drew some and lost most of them. When our players are injured, we have players that are, even though they are not experienced, but there's nothing like playing a player in his position. That player will give you 100% of himself. But you removing a player from his position when you know you need a goal and putting him to defend, you're not going to get the best out of that player. You can do it with other players, but not players that you know that if they don't play their position, you no go see goal score. I'm not a coach, but these things are glaring to the eyes. I understand the tension that comes with this kind of the football, especially when we know we need to win all our matches to win this trophy. I understand the tension, but you are not supposed to add to it, Arteta. You're not supposed to add to it. So yeah, I think Arteta, you need to do better as a coach. You need to set your emotions aside. I think it's your emotions that affect the game sometimes. You make rash decisions, especially if you want to favor the players that you like. It's so obvious that you like Odegaard. It's obvious that you like Merino. It's obvious that you like Zubimendi. These players, it's so obvious. I'm not talking about the defense right now. The defense, nobody can even play above them in that team. We have the best defense in Europe. Everybody knows that. But when it comes to the midfield, we obviously know who you like. I'm not sure saying you sign Odegaard. No be you sign him. I feel it's better. I've been a better Denny that signed Odegaard, that signed Kepa. 100% sure that you signed Madueke. Because there's no way you tell me Zubimendi is better than Odegaard. Somebody that is a captain in his former club before you got him. There's no way. There's no way, Arteta. I pray to God that your emotions will not cost us this trophy. Because if you set your emotions aside, we are going to win trophies upon trophies. Even come next season, we'll win this season and still win next season. If you set your emotions aside, you decide to play footballers that you know when you play them in their right position, they are going to give us 100%. Instead of you playing people that you like. Everybody was so shocked with what you did against West Ham. I'm not just talking about this now. I've been talking about this for a very long time. You don't play players out of position. We have young players that are willing to die on the pitch to prove to you that they will give you whatever you want. Yet you don't use them. We just have them there for nothing. When you have these players and with our top players on the pitch, they will deliver. It's so sure. We had Saliba, Gabriel. We had Mosquera, for goodness sake. And definitely that day we also had Calafiori. So if somebody got injured, you are definitely supposed to replace the person that got, especially if the person is not Saliba or Gabriel. You replace that person with the right player on the bench, because the remaining players on the pitch would cover for that person. And that way we'll be able to score goals, and any mistake at the back, our players there will recover and save it. But no, your head was just all over the place that day. I just pray this kind of rubbish that happened that day does not repeat itself again. Because if it does, I don't think we'll be winning anything. And thank God our next match is in our home, so that we'll win the match and try and wait for City to fumble their own. But then again, we are not going to sit down and wait. We are supposed to win our matches, which we are going to do. Arteta, please, I beg you. No, don't make these mistakes. They are going to cost us if we continue like this.